Hey, hello people, welcome back on my channel. In this video I want to talk about 10 tips for beginner e-boarders. My first 2 tips in this video are for people who haven't bought an e-skate yet and want to buy one. The first one is do research before you buy and watch a lot of reviews. A couple channels I liked a lot to watch are Ronnie Sarmiento, Daniel Kwan, Drew Marr, Jackass Wi-Fi, Scott Davies, M-Boards, eSkate Unity. Go check those out, I'll put a couple others in the description. Watching these channels will certainly help you with choosing an e-board, but the best way to choose your first e-board is probably finding someone who has an e-board, testing it out. If you test a lot of boards out, you will know what you like and what you don't like. So now you've watched a lot of videos, you know which board you want to buy, you bought the board. So what do you do then? You charge your board, you charge your remote, but before you start riding, practice your stance. This is very important because a poor stance can lead to stability issues, a harder learning curve. If you have a good stance, it will help. Best stance in my opinion is putting your feet apart as wide as possible, so you have a lot of stability. I like to turn my front foot a bit. Another important thing to know is which foot you put forward. If you put your right foot forward, you're regular. If you put your left foot forward, you're goofy. I put my left foot forward. This is all personal preference. So now you want to start riding. So the last thing you need to do is buy some safety gear. So what safety gear is best to use? I think starting out with a helmet and wrist guards, maybe elbow pads, knee pads, an armored jacket. Those are really good things to have. Now we can start off riding. The first thing you need to learn is braking. This is very important for when you're in a dangerous scenario. You want to brake as fast as possible without falling backwards or forwards. So practice braking at low speeds at first, and when you get comfortable braking at 10 miles an hour, go to 15 and then 20. The next thing to learn is learning how to carve. This is very important for when you need to make a sharp turn. You don't want to jump off your board, pick up your board, grab it and make the turn. You want to take the turn. So practice turning a lot before you go to faster speeds, because the faster you go, the harder it is to turn. A way to affect your turning is adjusting your bushings. This way you get a stabler ride or a more carvy ride. There are a lot of videos about this. Maybe I'll do a video about bushings and different bushing setups in the future. If you're interested, comment. My next tip for a beginner e-skater is learn riding on the right terrain. By this I mean don't ride on wobbly cobblestones or cracked roads with a lot of tiny stones in them. This will make it very hard to ride. If you hit one stone with small wheels, you will probably fall or lose a lot of stability. So start off riding on smooth roads, and if you get better, if you know how to brake, you know how to turn, you know how to fall, you've fallen before, go to worse roads if you need to. My next tip is don't ride on wet roads. This is just stupid to do. If you get caught in a rainstorm, ride slow, don't turn fast. Turning will cause you to fall a lot of times when you're riding on wet roads. Your braking distance will increase, so try to avoid wet roads. The next point also has to do with terrain you ride on. This point is ride on roads where there are not a lot of cars. Try to ride on bicycle roads. Practice on empty parking lots. If you ride on roads with a lot of other road users, try looking beside you, in front of you, behind you. I tend to do this every 10-20 seconds, depends on the road I ride, because a lot of mopeds and cars want to pass you because you're not as fast as them, and if you carve and they want to pass you, they don't expect you to switch from the right to the left or the left to the right lane, so they might try to pass you while you're carving. That's very dangerous. My last tip is have fun with what you got. I've heard this tip on the 15 beginner mistakes video from Ronnie Sarmiento. Don't think you need to buy the next $3,000 e-skate because someone else has it. Even if you got a e-skate that only goes like 30 kilometers an hour and has only 10 kilometers of range, it's still fun. You can still carve on it. You can upgrade what you have instead of buying a new one. I'll probably do a video on the best upgrade you can get for your e-skate. Okay, these were all my tips. So if you have any questions about these tips, if I haven't explained anything correctly, you can comment in the comment section down below. Anyways guys, thank you for watching. This is me, TJ Sharkeen, signing out.